Last which are broken out is a testable due to singles problem and just continuing with this one. Well, I was talking about government inefficiency and other systems inefficiency. I'm not blaming any person in this because there's no meaning of blaming someone. I'm blaming myself, it's really this country, and I blame on society because our society is not taking care of that. Our society is not that smart enough, to check itself. It so much believes in system. It so much believes in government that it presumes that everything is right. That is a presumption, which is not correct. We have made government, we have transferred our self responsibility to our system, that we forget what's happening. We don't take care of that, though that is under delegation. It is our responsibility to do job, but we transfer that responsibility to government, called so-called government or so-called parliament, but we do not keep a watch on them. It is a fact that we are ignorant people. We are not doing our responsibility by us. If you take other countries, you can see 4 or 5 examples are there, but I am just going to tell you some examples. For example, Iraq, a turbulent state currently, a Lebanon, a turbulent state, a Syria, a fighting and bloodshedding state, and you can say a Palestine, everyday Palestine and Israel happening so much that day. Venezuela is a state which is in turbulence, and you can say our Kashmir is a state which is in turbulence, and you can say many other locations are there in the world which are more seriously affected by politics, but they are serious enough to respond to that. We are not responsible. For example, you can say what's happening currently in Lebanon. Do you know where is Lebanon? It is in between Libya and Kuwait. You can say it is about, if you fly to Kuwait, it's 4.5 hours. If you fly to there's another 3 hours, and you reach Beirut, this is capital of Lebanon. It is not very big country. It is a small Arab, African, North African country, and there are people who speak English as well as Arabic. And this is, you can say, a very, very commercial type state, a tourist type state, or can say nation. They have good understanding of each other, but their system is different. System in the sense of this is like of religious systems follow. There are three positions. One is president position, one is speaker position, and what is the prime minister position. These three positions are constitutionally designed that one should be this religion, one should be this sect, and one is this sect. This sect triangle is there, and these people now thinking that this sect is a difficulty because we could not find technical people, professionally oriented people to take care of our problems. Just what a consideration it is. It also applies in Iraq. Same thing is a triangle. It's a triangle in Lebanon, and this triangle could not satisfy, could not really deliver. They say it's difficult to find a reliable person, efficient performer, keeping abreast these requirements of sect. Sect means religion, sect means faith. You should have a speaker of this type from this religion. You should have a president from this religion, for example, Christian president. Similarly, you should have a Shiite speaker, or you should have some Sunni, you can say prime minister, like that it is. Same thing applies to Iraq currently. And both countries, you can say, are in blood turmoil. 13 days, 13 days revolution, 30 days, you can say, unrest, blood unrest in Lebanon. Threw Prime Minister out, dissolved government, now is the acting government in Lebanon, and there is no solution. Hezbollah, who is also Lebanon political person, he says we should have to bring good person, we should have technologically to solve this problem. Technologically means people should be streamlined, they should be professional, they should expertise what they work for. That is a big change in their minds. So constitutionally, there's no change. Means existing current triangular status of law that demands this sect person. Like in US, you need a Christian president who was born there, or in UK, a Christ chairman. This doesn't apply in our country, at least. That country, which needs a triangle of sects, religions, says we are failure. Iraq, which has similar situation. Mahdi is there. Similar face, similar consequences, similar bloodbath, bloodshed they are facing, they're encountering with, they are not able to solve that. Why I'm referring to them? Because we have to understand, we have to keep knowing what are happening in other countries. Of course, it's war now. We are a separate country, yet we are people. They too are people. I didn't find any difference between our actions and Lebanese people action or Iraqi people action or other Western country people actions. Minds and working thoughts are same. Everybody requires efficiency. Everybody requires fast work, rapid work. Everybody requires quality work. Everybody requires efficiency and proficiency. There's no difference in approach, only racial differences there, color approach there, nationality approach is there. You are Indian, I am British, and you are Indian, I am American, and you are this and that. That kind of superficial. Just take as a manner of joke it goes on. But as far as work is concerned, everybody respects work. Every countryman respects work. If you do work, why we people are respected abroad? Because we dedicate to work, we devote to work, we try to find solutions, we try to perform, and that is the reason they have interest in us. Not because of we are very beautiful or we are handsome or we are dynamic. No, they want our services because we are people there to work them, and they cannot move that fast as we can move because we have different type of culture. But as far as the ruling is concerned, they understand themselves that they are, though they are not secular, they try to be non-secular, but they are falling now. See, all countries where Islam existed or combination of Islam and Christian exists, they face problems. You can take example of Iraq, which so-called was secular, but it's not secular. In fact, it was Sunni, Shia, and Christianity, 40% Christianity there. They could not survive because they relied on religion. And Lebanon is failing now. Syria has already failed. And Iran, which is not this different type of religion, you can say Baha'i or like that. And you can say they're Shiites. They have only one. They are not many. Go to China, no religion, advancing fast, State, religion, state, less religionless state. They have no religion at all. They try to come with a religion. They don't want to even understand religion. Though they are Buddhist temples, the other temples. I've been there for 10, 15 days. And I know this, but life is very fast. It's clean. They are work-oriented people, more population than us, but they have no population problem. No, see what difference. China allowed one child once, then they enhanced, increases to two child also. People are not interested. We are not interested in children. We are not interested. We have no time for marriage at all, and we have time for marriage only here. Chinese people more than us. Of course, there could be some English language problem because old generation did not have any interest in learning English, but new generation to some extent they are learning, but they are not getting full of English. No, we are not fully English full. We have our own language. We use it, no problem at all. They are doing scientific work in that. They are engineering work because it is from beginning itself the culture was there. They were never under British rule. They were under their own communist rule. People do not understand that. They do not. Oh, everything. Oh, they were liberated in 90s. No, they were not liberated. They were just communists before. So China is in different direction. US also is a release, of course, president is Christian, but it doesn't have that intensified religion. It's, you can say, an extension of China, you can say. They're also technologically oriented. They're advancing, always advancing technology, the quality is very bad. And England, though it's also secular country, but they were science oriented people. They were not engineering oriented people, but they developed science, and based on science, they developed engineering. Their quality, their performance is completely exclusive. They keep things in documented form, they develop that, but America just speaks. And Arab are a mixture of that. Arab are, of course, they are cultural people. They have their preservation of culture, but they are not. They are work-oriented people. They want to see their nation's progress. And by God blessings, they got oil, and now oil is also near, you can say, trimming stage, their termination stage. So why I am telling all this? Because we have to understand revolution is required, working is required, proficiency is required, and on top of that, public awareness, public current is required. That public current we had from 18 1857 to 1947, we had that public current, of course, rising and falling in a sine curve, sometimes up, sometimes down, but it brought us something in a concrete way, and that was called freedom of operation. We got that because of what? Because of people were aware. They were made aware. What Gandhi did? Gandhi did not use any bomb. Gandhi did not use any weapon. What he did? Mind. He tried to understand what we were when he was beaten. And before he was beaten, he was thrown out of train. He did not understand what he was. He was by that time attorney, well-suited lawyer, highly profiled barrister. He was in that mind. I am this. But once he was thrown out of first class, he was in last class then. He came to understand what class is. So that changed his complete destination, aim, life. And then he changed himself when he came to this country. He further changed when he saw people here have no clothes to wear, nothing to eat. They were so exploited. That changed the attitude itself. Only that was a person who changed, nobody else changed. Unfortunately, this means it is not necessary that everyone changes. Philosophy says, psychology says, no need that you are alone, no problem, you are alone. Okay, sun is also alone. Sun is also not having another sun to accompany it. Moon is alone. This means remaining alone is not a problem if you understand that way with reference of Gandhi or reference of nature. Nature assumed your teacher, you assume it to your teacher and it will teach you system. System is just operating. Somebody devised this. You can say God devised. Yes, God designed this. God is big engineer, is doctor in science, everything. 12,500 kilometer diameter of this earth and many more sizes of other Jupiter and Sun and all that. If you just imagine their dimensions, you'll be fool, you'll be mad, your mind will break. What I'm talking of? Yes, we are so much fighting on a ball of 12,500 kilometers approximately diameter, that spherical ball. We are fighting on that when we don't know what is inside. We are just surviving on its surface, only on continents, and we are just fighting for sake of fighting or for sake of claiming ownership of this because we are very small minds people. We cannot think too much, we cannot think excessively in all directions, and that is just happening. If we suppose we were on Jupiter, then what have we done? Just imagine, we could not know till now what is under the surface of earth. Only crust portion we know little, 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers we know, maximum 10 kilometers, which is depth of ocean, or 4 kilometers is depth of sea. And if we go further down, we'll go, we don't know anything about that. We just assume density of this crust is 5.5 or 2.5, and mantle is 5.5, and then 8 is still like. So internal core is still like, we know only assumption. What's there, how it's we have now reached. We have to see this. We have to see means what is there. We have drunk what is there available in crust. This oil is available, we have drunk that. Steel is available, we have drunk that. Other materials and minerals are available, we have taken it out. We have taken it out what was provided to us in raw form, and that is by God. Means millions of millions, tons, years passed, and this was changed to this position they are getting now. This means we are not serious about everything. We have to be serious. Why we are not serious when whole world is serious? Why they are so they cannot wait. Hong Kong people cannot wait. We are answer. Finish, get lost. We don't need you. Lebanon people cannot wait. 13 days they brought down this government. And Egypt, what happened past, same time they brought down this government. America is impeaching president. Had to let president be impeached. Get lost. Who are. We could not impeach someone even now. Till now we could not impeach anyone. America can impeach. Brexit can bring down government itself. They, they are now waiting for December 12 election. Every country is dynamic, I am saying, except Bharat. All our countries, and Bharat is a sleeping pot, sleeping sphere, you can say. We are believing in God, believing in Swarg, believing in Narg, believing in President Indra, Indra and believing in this Trinity, Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu. We are just depending on that assumption which we have not seen, only faith, nothing else. We are just believing in that. We are not believing in devices that that power has given us, and that devices is body ruled by mind. It is not a spiritual, it is practical, it is scientific. We are not checking our appointees, we are not checking our attorneys, we are not checking our governors, we are not checking our government, we are not checking any organ which belongs to us, which we produced. We are only self abusive. We are fighting with each other without any logic. One group has said, I support this, and the group says, I support this, and they are just falling together for sake of survival of those two stupid groups and their leaders. Leader means, what is definition of leader? What is leader in fact? Is having a position of power and just speaking lies all times and that ensuring I'll get you this, I'll get you this. Is that performance criteria of leader, or leader is something else? I don't think we have seen some totally reliable leaders so far since 1947. They were leaders, but not fully performable leaders, emotional arousing leaders. Even Indira Gandhi used to arouse emotions all times. And people are impacted upon by that because people are also emotional. People are sentimentally swayed. By small talk, they can be swayed. If suppose I give you water free, people can be swayed. I give electricity free, people can be swayed. I give you house free, people can be swayed. I give you some money per month, I'll be swayed. Money is given in UK as dollar allowance to unemployed people. Money is given in USA. They are not swayed by that. They think are right to eat, right to live, right to survive. Is fundamental right, is natural right. It is not doing any obligation on them. It's their money you are giving to them back. What's special on that? But that is a formula to win your votes. Is winning vote is adequate? You win votes, you stay in 5 years in power. Does that satisfy your hunger? How many how many times can you cheat people? And people are of course so they are prone to cheating. They forget. No problem. One more. I am not speaking against any leader. I am just talking what leaders should be. There should be accountability of every leader. I am a person, small person, very, very common person. You may be, you are all accountable. You are getting salary or fee or whatever you are doing in your life. You are disposing some work back. You are paying back that money to a person who is paying you this salary, and you are accountable. Why not a person who is taking care of this country should really take care of this country? He is paid for that. You're not my God, you're just a leader. We appointed you, so do this job. That type of that type of stamina doesn't enter our people. We think, oh, he is our God, he is there, he is working for country. Everybody is working for country. All over world, people are working for country. Of course, someone is doing good for country, somebody is looting from country, and somebody is stealing money from country. They are using from and to country. Everybody is doing that. Even animals are working for country. In those days when oxes used to plow your fields, they used to work for country. A PN is working for country. A train driver is working for country. A flight is working for country. Everybody is working for. You are not exclusively working for country. What is the result? That is important. Yes, you are in power. People brought you in power, but you have to deliver. You yourself opted for this position. You yourself opted for public service. You are not doing any obligation on public. You are professionally paid. You are getting salary. Every facility you are getting. What obligation you are doing on me? I am hard worker. I work day and night. I produce with my blood and my sweat. I am earning money. I am allowing you to use that money as I have paid taxes to you. And you are saying, I am doing everything for you. You are not doing everything for me. I am allowing you to do something for this country. We are not checking what person is doing. They can speak anything. They can say anything. They can take action. And public is very kind to crimes. Our public, great Bharat public, we are very kind to crimes. What Krishna said, that's all waste. What Ram says, all waste. What Harishchandra says, all waste, has got no relation at all. Our people are very nice. They can go to parliaments if they are criminals. They can go to assemblies if they are criminals. No problem at all. He is criminal by made by police, not by judgment. And judgment shall take 40 years to come. So until judgment comes, means until about 40 years or 30 years, that person is Satyavadi Harishchandra. This is our philosophy. This is our scientific development. This is our mind development. This is our disposal. What criteria is there? I don't understand. Is there any criteria to govern this government, or just a book of constitution which is never read by anybody? Even 1% of this country people haven't gone through in Constitution of India's descriptions and all take oath. I am sure more than 90% leaders or political appointees, political elected, they do not understand what is constitution. They do not know what's in there. They are just have taken oath. After that, thank you. Bas, don't come to me about this. Maybe there's some question. Don't care. Why should I care? Who has time to read all this? I am so much busy. I have so much work to do, and result is zero. No problem. I work. No problem. Why do you want to result? Who are you to ask me results? Ask me after 5 years. Don't come to me till 5 years are completed. This is an assumed answer. Of course, they meet people, they shake hands, they do folded hands with namaste, and they think if you do namaste, that's fine, nobody questions. Because I am so mild, I put both hands and namaste to you, pranam to you, Jai Bharat. Okay, fine. We will take care of that. A person who says, I will take care of that, that person lies. Because had he taken care of that, he must have known about that before. Why could not understand? If I am doing some job, I should know what is in and outs of every activity I am doing, what is required I am doing, what is in my scope of work I am doing, what is in my conduct I am doing, what I am supposed to do in my profession, what I am supposed to do, whatever it is, what I have to enlarge my profession, where I have to do such a overlap with the disciplines, it is my job to do. If I cannot do that, this means I am a criminal. Not criminal per IPC or criminal procedure codes, a criminal of different kind, a criminal who steals work, who avoids work, who doesn't perform, who shows that he is doing everything but he does nothing. That type of person are our leaders. Mostly all leaders like that. They don't do homework, they don't do professional work, they don't concentrate. Speeches, speeches, speeches. All party leaders. Are we born to listen to them? It is our duty. We are born in this country to vote them every 5 years as a part of our duty. Now this is a question because they say everybody has to vote. It is your duty. Yes, it is public duty to vote. But it is also public duty to ensure that vote goes to right person to whom one voter votes. And also that is public duty, that you have to ensure that these elected representatives work according to what they promised or what they are asked to do or what they accept to do. Have we any chance? Do we have any some chance in our life to ensure we ask them? We never ensure that we ask them. I have written many letters, PMOs, many questions, but they throw it as if it is not related. I wrote something about something, it has gone somewhere else. And the response comes, I was surprised. What to do with such people? They employ people in their offices, they pay them, they are getting everything, but they're not responding after study, just sit tight and send somewhere else. Is that performance? If you are unable, even in PM office, people are not, I'm not saying PM who did, PM cannot do everything. There's a delegation of power. People are there, appointed officers are there, they are available there to see what is coming in, what's going out. They do not, either they don't know English. I cannot write in Hindi, say. If I cannot write in Hindi, am I fool or am I not doing lateral work? I read in English, you read it, it's your job. You read it and then take action and then respond. But no, it relates to central government, goes to government Haryana. It releases to central government, it goes to government Punjab. What is this? Are you stupid people? Cannot you read? This is your performance. And it is PM office. If it happens in PM office, what shall happen in other offices? Just imagine. Means a formality is required. Just establish a formal office and get rid of your responsibility. Forget other departments. I'm not talking about works of authorities, works of municipalities, works of panchayats, works of others. Because everywhere people are responsible. Panchayat, which is lowest institution of village, which is a responsible institution, which is a constitutional position of member as sarpanch. I had a chance to see some lady, some female. Of course, she's not very well educated. I asked her, "What did you do for this? Did you know that how your money is going?" She says, "I don't know anything. I'm just signing, and sign is stop. That's it. You just sign for whatever your husband says." My husband says sign, or my sarpanch says sign on this. I even never go to see that. I don't want to take that. I'm getting my salary. That's it. If a member of panchayat and that lady says that, what does it mean? This means this is an example everywhere. It's happening all over this country. Just because there is a mandatory requirement of female members to be panchayat members, and they are members there by virtue of panchayat or constitutional provisions, husbands are virtual members, while these ladies are there only for purpose of signing, and they don't know where the money has come from, where budget has come from, for what purposes came, what this panchayat party decided for. Husband is just asking her to sign. She doesn't know what about this money has gone, whether the project is completed or not. She has to sign. That's it. That is our statement. Is this performance? You say women empowerment. This kind of women empowerment you need. If it happens in panchayats like this, major portion of funds go to panchayats development fund. So this fund is looted by husbands of panchayat prime bodies members, that is sarpanch or others who know how to do it. Same thing happens to municipality. You go to any municipality, you know what is that? It is also a constitutional body, which many of you do not understand. Just like panchayat is, you go to constituency, panchayat is a constitutional body, municipality is a constitutional body. Both are constitutional. And other bodies are statutory. For example, development authorities, these are not constitutional. Delhi Development Authority, Haryana Development Authority, or any development authority in all various states, these are only statutory bodies. They have some life definition, and these constitutional bodies do not have life. There is a permanent one. We do not understand the difference. So what happens in authority? And now smart cities, limited bodies, they have created companies like government companies, and you see their performance. I usually walk and see what they are doing, what their works are going on, and I feel anger sometimes. Believe me, I take photographs. I started using photographs of their bad works, subsubstantial works, and post on Facebook. At least somebody should know. I wrote on their Facebook as well. But who bothers? In this country, nobody has time. Everybody is so busy. Everybody is like Prime Minister Secretary busy, or everybody is working so hard in this country. They don't bother about anything. They are very hardworking people. They have no time. They are so busy. Means with such a potential of hardworking country should rise a lot. It should be number one country in the world. But it is number last country in the world, unfortunately. In comparison to its capacity, potential we have educational potential, professional potential. Every field we are advanced. We have millions of professionals in this country. But it's not better ours than Arab. Arab is very small number of educated, but they are money. They're using money. They are not destroying money. Remember, no Arab country is destroying money. Yes, they can give benevolent funds. They can give welfare funds. They are not destroying their money. We are eating our money with every effort, this way, that way, whatever way is possible. Eat it, sorry, and digest it, and then let CAG take care. Who bothers about that? This government comes, that government comes. This goes, that comes. This goes, that comes. You are free. People are not checking. Although I am civil engineer, you will say I always talk of construction. No, I'm not talking construction. Construction is very important for every country. Fortunately, civil engineers are related to that in 70% of cases. Others are there, mechanical to electrical to others there. But that is fund consuming unit, fund consuming department, you can say sector. If that one is wasted from use point of view, not work. Well, person is using material. I have seen these companies, they are using material, they are bringing material, but they are not taking care of anything. Without concrete, nothing is done. We know that. They are putting concrete there, but no care, no supervision, no methods, no quality management, nothing. Just leave workers and supervisor, they'll take care of that. Where are engineers? Air conditioned office, they may be sitting there on computers, planning something. The least want to go in half an hour in to site, or they may come in sometime in evening and telling you do this and come back home. Or on mobile they may say that do this. Function of engineering is not done by engineers. Function of work is quality management is not done accordingly. So works are substandard productions. Steel's lying rusted, nobody cares. Concrete is lying without curing, nobody cares. If some works were done 3 months back, 3 months or 2 months back, and they had concrete falls, they put means it disintegrates in 3 months. Concrete castings to concrete. What shall you say about that? The concrete is tested for 50 years, and it disintegrates, it breaks, it is this you can it is destroyed, like you can say. What comments do you have? Do you see it's right? But it is happening. Citizens' money is drained out, is drained into trains. There is no output. And people say, I am talking against system, against the government. Why should I talk against government? My question is this. Why? Am I get any result, any benefit? Am I get money for that? No. It is government that is out of use. It is government that is inefficient. They are more interested in spying what people are talking to others, where they are going. They are more interested in that. Recent example is spying by WhatsApp use and camera use on mobiles. Those systems which came from Israel, that software which is given to government use that software through agencies. They are more interested in knowing what people are doing rather than knowing what work is going on. Prime Minister is least interested in investigation of cases, is least interested in public problems. He is interested only to have a tour around world. I don't know what is criteria behind that, what is objective behind that. You should go there, but doesn't mean it's only priority job. Your priority job is first at your home. If I cannot solve internal problems, there is no meaning at all that I can solve external problems. No way. First, I have to set my home right. That is my first duty. Because I am living in that home. If that home is set right, every room of home is set right, it is tidy, it is relaxable, it is in lux status, it has good illumination, it has good health, it has good facility, it is worth livable, occupiable. That house is acceptable. But I least bother about that. I don't care about that house and I go around other neighbors. I am your neighbor. I am talking to you for 2 hours a day. You come to my home. I come to your home. If this diplomacy works, it is sometimes it is okay, or in some emergency situation it's okay, but it's a routine means waste of time. Or they should come to you and there should be some business, there should be input, there should be coordination, financial management, there should be international works performance, it should be there. I cannot think for 50 years or not. What I am getting now from that is beneficial, then I should move like this. Or else it is now communication world, you don't need even go there. They need not go. You can talk on video conferences. You talk on anyway. It is your efficiency how you save time. But no, you are more interested in your personality. You are not interested in nationality. Personal performance, personal image does not mean anything. Your people will be happy. See, he is doing a lot. There should be some result. There's no result. People have reached such a saturated state that what shall happen cannot be known today. Very, very, very critical stage it is, and particularly macroeconomy has broken, and macroeconomy goes to microeconomy, and when macroeconomy is broken, what shall happen to microeconomy? It will be crushed. If macroeconomy is crushed into stones or into debris, that shall crush into powder, and then people die. Economy is first requirement of every home. It is first requirement of a country. If you lose economy, if you slack an economy, if you do not have any control economy, you cannot be an owner of that power. You may be in position, you may be in seat, you are shameless not to take responsibility, you are shameless not to respond, you are shameless not to correct that error. Even then, you are in power. This is good luck to you that people are so soft. Your people who brought you this position, they are soft. They cannot analyze you. They forget to see you thoroughly. Had they seen you thoroughly, what are you and what is your mind, they will have scrapped you off from this position. But unfortunately, this is not Egypt, this is not Lebanon, this is not Venezuela, this is not some other kind of Hong Kong. This is Bharat, beautiful Bharat. That's the difference. Sleeping society, non-serious society, they even digest any kind of top person. They can digest. They can digest even if you break their heads. They can digest you do whatever wrong with them. They can digest. But you think you have tackled with that. You have failed with that. It is you who have to tell people this has been done. Why should people ask you what you have done? You tell me I've done this after doing that. That is called professionalism. Report, just like the supervisor report you have done, which achievement. What's the progress? We progress review. We say in our profession, we progress review, monthly progress review, or weekly progress review, or fortnightly progress review, or quarterly progress review. Give me project status. Where is country status? Did anybody ask? Those who are required to ask, they don't ask our parliamentarians, our member of parliaments. They are not doing their job. All I'm telling, all, no party partition here. 1 to 545 in Lok Sabha and all more than 250 in Rajya Sabha, all are useless. All are useless. They are not doing service to this nation. They are self-deceiving, they are public deceiving, and they are deceiving nation. People are not accessible to that. Even if people accessible, people are very good to meet us. And one thing is there, we respect them a little bit hard. Even destroy everything, we worship leaders. That is our definition of leadership. While leadership definition in Gulf countries, in Middle East, is entirely opposite to us. They take down, they pull down their leadership. Don't work. Sudan pull down, Algeria pull down, Lebanon pull down, Iraq pull down, and America pull down, and England pull down, and wherever else pull down, Tunisia pull down. They can pull down. We can uplift them. Oh, you are criminal, go up. More criminal, go more up. 3 cases, okay, you are MP. 4 cases, you are your PM. 5 cases, you are another one. Rising society. What else do you want? Our range tests are opposite to material requirement. We avoid those who are criminals, and we abuse those who are intellectuals. Journalists kill him. He is giving news against me. Hell with him. This professor is talking, I will throw him out. This engineer talks against me, throw him from position out. Why is talking against me? You have no right to talk against me. Constitution doesn't give you freedom. That is fake constitution. My constitution is different. You have to follow my constitution. I don't care for this constitution. Yes, I have taken oath under this, but that is formality. I am not building formality. I am playing in my mind. This is my order. Accept this. I will spy on you. I will do everything on you. Who are you to question me? Hell with this software. I'll directly check what you are doing. I'll put you in jail if you speak against me. I don't care if 1 crore people are in jail. I don't care whatever. I have to use me to this. I want to see people happy under my force. That's all. If you speak, you are not my people, you are my enemy. You are anti-national. This happens. This is our definition of patriotism. This is our definition of professionalism. This is our implication of constitution. This is what is defined as practicality as possible. This practicality says that your prime minister means your honor of everything. You decide that is constitution. You decide that is law. You order that is law. Because you are virtual king of this country, honor of this country. You purchase this country from other countries. This standard, really. You are doing whatever is not required to be done. And people are not checking anything because they are there. I don't know. I should not say what they are actually. Such highest degree of cowardice is owned by our people only, not by exclusive nation or earth. Exclusive nation, we bring Europeans to our land and see these people are living. Our people cannot see that these people are living. Only those people come here to tell us, see, you are speaking lies. These people are happy. They are enjoying your day. This is our point. We need foreigners to see what we are doing, what our people are, and tell us, are we right or not? Yes, you are right. This is our character. And really, our people, to be very frank, our society, who were with 34, 30 crore, 35 crore in 1947, did not qualify to be liberated, did not qualify to get freedom from British because they treated us rightly. They treated us what characters we are. They knew like us. They left. I don't know how they left. I don't know. How could they leave this country and said, okay, we are going, you stay over there. We are suited, best suited to be slaves. We are best suited. It's not I'm speaking. These are circumstances told, circumstances clarify this. They say, yes, you are like this. A government which did nothing in the last 5 years, we are welcoming that government again. We are supporting that government again. We are wasting country's time. We are wasting development time. We are wasting our money. We are wasting everything, and they are happy. We are happy. Constitution is slashed. Provisions are slashed. People are slashed. Every crime is there. Every crime. Sadhu is our chief minister. And so-called Saint was prime minister. This is we are. Do we believe in sadhus for our development, for our scientific development? Do we believe in that? Do we believe in Gita and Ramayana to run country? Or Quran do you believe in? Or Gun, which you believe in? We do not believe in work. We do not believe in hard work. We do not believe in scientific development. We believe in these secular styles which are being thrown out from countries who are based on that, or based on their non-technical management, like one should be Shiite, one should be Sunni, one should be Christian, one should be this. They are telling that this is incorrect. This is non-acceptable. And we are saying no, change technical and bring that skeptical, bring that sectarian's attitude, sectarian's formula into ourselves. They are rejecting, we are accepting. What sort of people we are? We are condemning our people. We are breaking our economical structure, and we are feeling pleased with. What sort of government is this? Government should be government. It should take care of nation. It should take care of people. I am not criticizing anybody, believe me. Whoever you are in government. It is your duty to take care of this country in right way, in compliance to systems, in compliance to constitution, because this is our body constitution, political body. This is public body constitution. This is citizens constitution. This is not something different. Everything is below this constitution except public. If this constitution can be changed by people of this country, because there is no provision in this constitution that empowers government or parliament or even Supreme Court to remove it from our system. It can't be removed until public demands or public accepts that. So remove from your mind this septic idea, this sage idea that you can do whatever you want. You cannot do anything. Except you help this country, you serve this country, you serve its people, you think of these people, which you are not doing. Constitution says that, fundamental rights says that, preambles command that, and all provisions, articles within this constitution tell that. But no, you are not doing that. You are just trying to break every institution which cannot be supported by public. Some public is there which is your pro public. Of course, everywhere there are pros and cons, and those people support it because those people are also not fully informed, and this is not their fault. Those youth of 20 30 years, they are not well aware of what is there, what is constitution, what is system, what is management of our country, what governance of our country, what hierarchy in this country. They are not well informed, and that is the reason they cannot take into their minds what's right or what's wrong. They just say, they just believe like some guru says, this you follow, you don't follow. So they consider you as guru, and they say, okay, you follow this, you, whatever you say, right for them, order for them, can't for them. But they are not checkers, they are not examiners, they are not investigators. And until civilians are investigations, you investigate considering yourself power of this country. I don't need CAG for investigation, I don't need court for investigation, I don't need police for investigation. If I can solve problem myself, why I go to court? We go to court because we are unable to solve. Two persons are unable to solve certain issue. Say, okay, let's go to court and let court as a third party court should decide. That's the only reason we go to court. Why I should go? There should be no court at all if we can solve problems ourselves. If there's no crime, why should be police there? Police there because crime is just here, and police has to investigate which one is right, which is wrong, and take action accordingly. But not start happening accordingly. It's not happening that. We do not have trust in each other. We doubt in each other, and that's why there are cases, there are actions, there are criminal actions, and there are civil actions. Why should be there? It is because we have weakness. Every country has courts. But if you see China, it doesn't take many years. You go to Arab country, you will not see many years for cases. America, not many years. It takes just months, or even China, it takes only days. In 10 days, you have to pay him this. Don't say Shanghai, right? There are some case. In 10 days, you have to pay this. Finish, no question. That is called judgment. Here, you die, your son dies, your grandson dies, you won't get answer. So God is judgment. This means every system is stagnant. Just coming out some cases and just that. Supreme Court, which is considered super temple, has become dust. Parliament, which is super legislature, has become dust. Executive doesn't exist. Who exists? Public. Public is only barking. Who bothers about that? Keep barking, keep shouting, go to Jantar Mantar, go to somewhere else, go to the ground, shout, jump, who bothers about you? Just we are there. Then we'll take mandate from people because people are divided. Means we just need 35% vote, and that's why we don't care for the 65% people. And out of that 35%, another 20% will manage with AVMs and rest public giving. This is formula now. Who will set this country right? That is a big question mark of interrogation. Who will take care of this country? Should God come again? I'm telling, Krishna would come there, Ram would come there. Who will come there? That formula is not valid now. Yada yada idhar sagalane bhavati bharata. Well, that's no more. It's gone. It's only in statement. Ram is in everybody. Krishna is in everybody. Satyavati is in everybody. Muhammad is in everybody. Guru Nanak in everybody. Krishna, Jesus Christ in everybody. Every power is in everybody. We have to search that out. You think in Christian people or myself, Jesus Christ doesn't exist, or Buddha doesn't exist, or Allah doesn't. Every soul exists in my body. I have to search out that soul. Ram exists in me, Krishna exists in me. I have to identify who is Ram. I can't identify because I am scared. That day, you lose fear. You take your life into the palm. You can fight with people. Otherwise, you can't fight. When you're fighting, means you have to accept your death also. You need that level of power. Otherwise, these people are Hitlers. These people will become more Hitler. They will do all kind of injustices to us. They will cause injustice, and we will accept that injustice because we are super slaves, not by education but by actions. We are sleepers. We are able to digest all kinds of sins on us, all kinds of beatings applied on us, all kinds of prosecutions applied on us. They persecute us and we accept that. We appoint them, but they do not consider that we appointed them. They become our masters. And that is the problem in our country. It's a problem with every citizen. I am not associated with any political party and I am least interested to join them because I do not recognize them. I do not recognize political parties. I have no interest in them. But I respect my country. I think of my country and not only this country, all other countries, because all belong to this world. We have to think that way. If you think that way, you can move further. If you all think that way, there will be good people in governance, there will be good people in parliament, there will be good people in assemblies, there will be good people in judiciary. Judiciary is also spoiled now. There are all people who don't want to work. And judiciary is not judiciary that was there before. This judiciary is institutionalized judiciary. This judiciary is managed by political system. This is not an independent one. This is also a fact. They manipulate. They fix cases according to their wishes, not according to the rule of law. This is happening. Even in Supreme Court, it's not void, it's happening there. What's left then? What is left in that case? You see, this country has lost its basic structure. Its basic anatomy is affected. Freedom was there, but it's not constant. Freedom has changed. We have lost freedom. Unfortunately, we could not hold that forever. Freedom has gone to other hands. If I am calling I'm a member of free country only for namesake, I have limited freedom. If my mobile is hacked by some software, they say only this is you can say WhatsApp, but it's not limited to WhatsApp. Your camera of mobile is reachable to them, so they can check you even your camera is off. Where are you? What you are doing? To whom you are talking? With whom you are meeting? What they can get every information. So how to solve that problem? Israel has sent that software to many countries. Of course, Israel not as a state, but as company, but they sell to governments only. We have known this through news that this has happened. Thousands of people have been affected by this of all kinds of interactions, journalists, professors, teachers, and politicians, and many more. So you are using your mobile, means you are going into hands of those spies who want to know everything about you. Yes, of course, you are a normal person. They don't want to follow you, but those who are having responsible work, they can check that whom you are talking, why you are talking, what you're doing, and they keep a watch on you. And if this is governance, I think then this is not governance but criminality, because right of freedom, right of expression, right of life does not allow anybody except with permission to have spy on you. They are operating spying on you, and we are accepting that. Today they are doing this, tomorrow they will do something else, tomorrow they can enter our rooms because camera is in your room, in your bedroom, in your drawing room. Shall we allow? What is purpose after all? I can't understand. You are government. You do your job, govern people. We are paying for governance. Governance is a profession. You take our every problem and solve it. That is governance. It's not that you are ruler. Constitution is ruler, public is ruler. You are not ruler. You cannot rule something. You can get something into decision making by public involvement, by parliament involvement, by judicial involvement, by executive involvement. You are not masters, but you are trying to be owners. What is purpose? What is objective behind spying? Do you know what is objective? If a journalist is working, you are spying on him, means you are trying to combat that person, you are trying to put that person in jail, and that is the only reason that you are spying that person. Otherwise, what's the reason? Why you are spying some politician? Why you are spying some professor? After all, for what? You are wasting money, you are wasting your time, but for what? You just want to know what that person is doing. If that person is doing against your programs, you will take action against that person. This is your objective. Your program is so defective that you are worried about that. You are worried about success. Is that defective? I don't understand. If you are free, you have no virus in your mind, you have no guilt in your mind, you are doing for public service, you are doing for national service. Why should you think of spying people? After all, there's no gain. If somebody is writing against you, let him write. What's the problem? If somebody is speaking against you, let him speak. What you're losing? If I'm speaking someone, it's my mind I'm expressing. Maybe you get something out of it. If you don't get something, I waste my time. Why you worried? My speech cannot change this country. A journalist writing cannot change this country. Yes, it is a part of communication. It's a part of information, right? Everybody has a right of that. I also want to speak and write. I can write. It's my choice. I can tell people what should do, what should not do. But how does it impact upon you? This means you are not receptive to criticism. You are not receptive to facts. You want the people see only those which you want them see. There's nothing else. You are not allowing freedom to public to see what is happening. You want to see only that people see which is good for you, which is not against you. If your idea is that, means you are only 20% success, because always 80% criticism must be there, because you are working not for your family, you are working for public. You have a duty. Your works will be good for some part of people and you're bad for some other part of people. This is fact and it should happen like that. After all, you are not alone. Public is there. You cannot satisfy all public, we also know that. And we are not criticizing you for that. Examination says at least half work should be good for everybody. If half is not good for all, it cannot be criticized. And even it is criticized, you should be thankful to that. Rather than take actions why you're writing this. You cannot hide facts from your life. And if you hide facts, you are loser, not your gainer. If your PM thinks I can hide this, I can avoid answers, you are already not answering. You are first PM in this country who doesn't answer questions. So there is no meaning at all. People know you are a silent person. You shall not answer because you are not responsible. A responsible person shall certainly answer. A responsible and dedicated person, a committed person who thinks that is young, he shall certainly keep public informed at frequently appointed intervals. That is what is required. But you are avoiding everything. No problem. Avoid it. Why? I'm not losing if you're not telling people what you're doing. It is you who are losing. If you keep public informed, public trusts you more and more and more. If you don't inform, public doubts you more and more. Yes, they appoint you, they re-elect you. Doesn't mean you are right. If you are re-elected, it doesn't mean you are accepted by public. Maybe public thinks, let him give one more chance, let him do more chance, more better he can perform. But it doesn't mean this is a permanent situation, this is permanent election. It comes out of, you may not change country by constitution. You cannot change people's thinking. You did something for Jammu and Kashmir that you could not control those people. You're a failure. You think you're a pass. If you think you're a pass, there's no mind with you. And those people who think you did a lot, they have no mind with them. If you cannot satisfy people, if you cannot keep people happy, your action is useless. This happens, okay? Those people are not with you. They are silent. It doesn't mean they're with you. Silence is very danger. Know that. If there is silence, there is no voice. It is a sign of greater danger to come. We know that. And you are worried about that. That is why you are bringing people from outside, you are bringing people from here, see what's happening, and you are not allowing your people to see that. That clearly indicates that there is something wrong in your mind and you want to avoid from world. Well, if people know that Kashmir is a problem, everybody knows. Who doesn't know? Yeah, and there's a question from all corners of the world now, which you try to avoid, you couldn't avoid. You try to conceal that, you try to say everything is well, everything is good, but you failed in your disposal. Your disposal could not exist, it could not survive. It was challenged by public, and your lies came erupted, It is a volcano now. You think you solved problem, you have created problem. Maybe public is with you, I don't care, but I'm analyzing that. It's a burning document. It's a burning state now. It's a volcano. One day it will burst out. Magma will come out. You are making magma inside. You do not know what you have done. Without public trust, you cannot change public. Without public trust, you cannot change law even. But you showed your might that I am this, I am that, and I will do this. I will develop you. They do not know what to do. If they do not want what you say, they do not accept. What can you do? Only thing you can be Hitler, kill them. That's all. Nothing else. I don't understand what people should do. People should be smart enough. Time has changed. It's 2019. Those times are gone. The people were practically slaves. People are not practically. Today, maybe people are not taking action. They are not fighting with you. They are not raising questions. But fire is there. Remember, fire is there everywhere. People are having low intensity fire in society is getting burnt, smoke is coming out, maybe your eyes cannot see, your ministers are closed eyes, your ministers are not intelligent enough, and you too are not very intelligent, because had you been intelligent you would not take drastic actions as you have taken. Public cannot be taken for granted. Today discuss me, tomorrow it will something else. Already Manipur has done something, Nagaland has done something, and maybe tomorrow Kashmiri may declare that we are free, you cannot do anything. Yes, your army, what cannot we do? You can act is skill, that's all, that knows nothing else. Now, my only saying is public has to be smart. Public have to be smart. They will have to be smart if they're not smart. How long can you sleep when you have no food, no house, no flood control, no heat control? Shall you be sleeping? Shall you be sleeping in sun? Shall you be sleeping in waters? Where, how long, and for what you sleep? You are sleeping now because you have no problem. Problems have just started in. No jobs, economic is down, no development, no good education, no good research. Problems are coming in, initiated in, pouring in, and shall keep mounting, shall keep, piling up. Better to solve now, or piles can't be controlled, pools can't be controlled, turbulence can't be controlled, thunders can't be controlled, cyclones can't be controlled. Remember, all are coming. It's not forecast, it is calculation. Economy economy which is very important discipline field for everybody. It's not simply an isolated field. It doesn't mean just currency. It doesn't mean that currency is not economy. Wealth is economy, resources is economy. We have resources, all have resources. Our resources are not explorable. Our money is concentrated in few hands. So when it is concentrated in few hands, it's a danger. That person who has got money, he shall exploit people. That person shall do everything for further benefit, not for public benefit. Government is getting deteriorated, it is getting, you can say, demolished, dismantled each and every day. Institutions are thrown, lost, companies are sold, resources are sold. You are a very good seller, Prime Minister. You sell your country and you destroy people. You are selling because you don't want to take headache. Had you not been of this thought, you would have made this further better. You could use existing resources and upgrade those companies which you are intending to sell. That would be called your efficiency, because ultimately that's a part of this country. It may stay in government sector, it may stay in private sector. This sector has to move. The private person shall invest money on this and upgrade that, or use benefit of that, get results out of that. Then that person will not throw its money. He will take money from banks and buy that and then declare them NPO. This is also going to happen. A person who buys your assets, that person shall not bring money from America. That shall take loans from same banks which are looted one. And that person shall buy this and say, I have further loan to take and amend this company. And then say, okay, my money is lost, this company dissolved, this is bankrupt. Ultimately, it's the public who is bankrupt. It's not that person, neither government nor that person. Public is bankrupt. Your money was thrown away, your companies were thrown away, your system is thrown away, and that money results in NPAs. So what's the result? After all, it's public money. This is lost. People say money is very rich and Adani is rich. After all, they have taken bank money. They are rich because of that, not because of they excavated and got money by hard work. It's public money, it's not their money. Maybe 5%, 10%, 50%, 20% they have, but that also from banks sometimes they have taken. So why do we say the system is like that? How on what basis you are giving money is a question. Is why do you can throw public money? How can you throw public money like this? It's not your money, it's public money. People are not getting back their monies from the PMC bank. Who is responsible for that? It will happen with State Bank of India also in future. It can just happen with every bank. Who is responsible for it? Pays government then. What's the purpose of government? Only to take votes, only to demand votes, and that's it. Purpose of government is not for votes. Purpose prime is not to votes all time out. Give me vote, give me just arouse your emotion by 370 or by NRC or by something else, and this irrelevant talks makes you win for what? Is it called development? It is called support to public. Is it called welfare to public? Is it called provisions of jobs? It is called economical development. What is it called? It is nothing actually. Public must ensure that government works. Public must ensure that parliament works. Lok Sabha works, Rajya Sabha works. Public must ensure that judiciary works. Don't be scared of judiciary. Judiciary is also a public institution. They have to serve us. They cannot obey cases. They cannot prolong cases just because of their wishes. They are also paid. They are getting money from us. They are also same level what legislature is and what executive is. They are no different. Only thing is they are independent. They are no accountability, and I consider that they should also be accountable because they are professionals. Why they cannot be accountable? Why should we say you are free from everything? We cannot say that. You are doing a job. That's it. Until we people enlarge our thoughts, we people flood ourselves with problems and throw this on the government. Until we people have no mercy with for prime minister or president, why should we have mercy with them? It is enough now. First of all, everything, whatever they cannot control, our government cannot control, they simply say it is because of past or it is because of external countries. No, it is not because of past. A person who's dead, you cannot account that person is responsible. You cannot account for that person. That is dead. Past is dead. It cannot come back. This means we cannot bring forth that person to answer. Responsibility always lies with current responsible person, and that is you are. If you can take responsibility, if you admit your faults and you rectify whatever mistakes you have made in past, you are eligible person for this position you are sitting in, or else you are still on probation. You can be thrown out anytime. This much idea, this much power public should have to contemplate. If you cannot contemplate this, you are nothing. You are a joker. You are dead. You cannot question. Question is very, very important, and that government which cannot answer is not a government in fact. Either answer, tell what you will do, how will you resolve this, or get down and go. That is what democracy means. Democracy doesn't mean don't speak. Democracy doesn't mean don't wait. Wait, but for results. I'm not saying don't wait, but wait doesn't mean 50 years, 100 years for one answer. No. You tell us what you can do. If you are convinced you can do this and you do that, even after that, some result comes not desired, it doesn't mean something. You did at least something. You are given many experts with you. You are not small position. Those experts must work for you because they are paid for that. You take their advice. That is governance. But you must answer public what you achieved. You cannot simply keep all time them sentimentalized, emotionalized, befooled, swayed. No, it won't work. It won't work at all. I am just explaining to people. Be smart. Don't be fooled. Don't be swayed. Nation cannot be made in 1 year or 1 day. It takes time. But government must be checked. It must be supervised by people. You have to surveillance what people are doing. We should not be moved by what others are saying. Others may say good for us, others may say bad for us. But we have to check ourselves. We have to ensure ourselves whatever is being done is right. What is not being done is wrong. We have to check ourselves. Can't we check that? 140 crore people in this country, are there not even 1 crore people who can check? Unfortunate this. 1% people are enough, even 0.5% people are enough to check what government is doing, but they are not doing. Intellectuals' duty is first one. Intellectual must raise questions, and we are adequate number of intellectuals, but they are intellectuals only by certification, not by practicality. This is the problem. We don't want to raise questions because we are scared. We are afraid, oh, my job will go. I'm in government. I am university professor. They will remove me. I am scientist. They will remove me. I am judge. They will remove me. Either be intellectual or be defer. Silent person is defer if he cannot speak and qualified, so to speak. That person is defer. That person a kind of, you can say, a civil crime he is doing. If I'm not speaking for what I should speak, I am most worried about my job. I'm not worried about the country. If there is country, there is job. If there is no country, there is no. Remember, your job is no job. If there's no country, no country exists. It is your duty to speak. In private sector, nobody is speaking. Everybody speaks according to its protection. Well, I should keep myself protected. All television channels are all broadcast daily fake broadcasts. All generally all television channels, government news, print media, Indian Express, Times. They are those. They are just passing news just for sake of information, not for no analysis, no connections, no intellectual means the thorough analysis, nothing. Now that Indian Express was doing a business time, that Indian Express is dead. So who will speak for us? You think a chaiwala should speak of sender? They speak, of course, but their speech has got value. They speak frankly, but who listens to them? This country, where they want no one to speak, this country, what happens to that country, God knows only. If you don't speak for yourself. It is your money, it is your country, it is your economy, it is your future, but you are silent. That person shall benefit. Because that person knows you are fools. That person knows very well. Your society is sleeping. You are no serious cadre. That person shall definitely. So far, only 2 or 3 IAS officers resigned due to Kashmir issue. We know that. Others are sleeping. And these were fools because they resigned. What they are a broken institution. Nothing happened. They lost their jobs, and that's it. This is happening. Symbolically, this is a warning that there's same kind of stream of thought moving around all IS officers. But these three were courageous. They were young, they took risk, but others they are adjusting because they are matured. They don't care for this nation, they care for this job, their cadres. That's the difference. So our country will, but that's why I said even 0.5% people are there who are responsible. They can manage this country. They can warn government. They can control government. But unfortunately, it's not happening. So I should only say and close this that better think for country first. Maybe you lose something. Maybe you lose your job. Maybe you lose your work. Maybe you're getting some work from government you may not get. But government is not your future maker. There will be changes in future. What shall we do then? This government is permanent or not permanent, who knows? There will be another government sometimes. They will be super critical. They may be more dangerous or they may be savior. It can be both ways. But be responsible, be thoughtful. Things never remain constant. Change is always there. And this also will change. Past has also changed. Past, faster than past has also changed. Do not be so serious about selfish nature of your own. Mind is there, stamina is there. A living society, awakening society is always respected in this world. A dying and sleeping society like ours, never valued in the world. This is a fact. Never valued. Whole world knows that we are degrading, we are falling. They will not respect us. We will be respected only when we respect ourselves. And that's what I say and close with Jai Bharat. Thank you very much.